you have to attempt, you have to make the conscious attempt, you have to be present enough to understand where your thoughts are coming from. What's the source of your thoughts? Like the water analogy I did before. This just ties into it as well. You have to understand the source, the springs where the thought water comes from, and you have to understand why they are coming into your head. Everybody lives in their own personal heaven or hell. This is not my quote, but it is true, and I mean, none of the things I say are my quote. But it's so true because shut up, man. Yeah, you have to understand where your thoughts are coming from, because if you never do that, if you never truly comprehend and grasp the full vastness of yourself, if you don't build your relationship with yourself and you don't make life intimate with yourself, if you don't forgive yourself for things, if you don't understand where the negative thoughts are coming from, then I don't think you will make progress. It's all about your relationship with yourself. It's selfology, It's, if you want to improve your current situation in life, it's not situations. It really isn't situations that make us happy. It's us that makes us happy, and it's our relationship with ourselves that makes us happy. Situations help, and situations create relationships with ourselves, but you'll never truly get the depth of it without it. And I don't think you will attain it unless you're extremely lucky or oblivious. I don't think you will truly attain a good situation. And I mean, any situation is a good situation if you have yourself. You could be the richest person in the world, but if you don't have yourself, if you can't control yourself, well, first of all, how you attain that is a mystery. That's just luck. But look, it's not luck. It's just, it doesn't mean anything. The most important thing in your life, the most important possession in your life that you have is you. It's your self-control. It's your relationship with yourself, your present love for yourself. Because if you hate yourself, I mean, listen, hating yourself is a relationship a lot of us unconsciously have with ourselves. We're constantly judging ourselves. We're constantly I don't know why I'm saying we're, in my experience, and I feel like I'm a pretty normal person, so I feel like it's in a lot of our experiences, and I think it is, because everybody says it, or nobody says it, but yeah. So you have to understand where your thoughts are coming from, and you have to understand the true vastness of yourself and your relationship with yourself. If you understand where your thoughts are coming from, then they mean a lot less to you. And that's not a bad thing. We all have bad thoughts. We all have thoughts intrusive thoughts. We all have impulsive thoughts. We all have thoughts that sometimes we let overpower us. If you struggle with self-control or, addictions, people will know about those thoughts, that they almost have an emotional twist in them. And you have to realize that you can actually get addicted. Your brain, or you, I don't think it's fair to blame your brain, but it is sort of your brain. your brain can get addicted to situations that you are in. Your brain can get addicted to the cortisol that you fill it with. Your brain can, it's not always your best friend. But that's if you let it go unconscious. Because, don't hate on your brain, but it is sort of underdeveloped. It's not always looking for the best. It's not that intelligent. We're intelligent. And the mechanisms in it, well, maybe it is that intelligent, but we've sort of outsmarted it. We've hijacked it with whatever, social media, other things. That your brain can't keep up. And the dopamine and blah, 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 whatever. I feel like I'm forcing this. I know, I'm a gimp. So, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? You have to be present. And that means fully present. It means fully present. You have to make life your meditation. You have to notice the source of your thoughts. And once you understand the source of them, and it doesn't mean scientific source, it means why do you react this way to this person that annoys you? Why do you react this way to thoughts, impulsive thoughts? Why do you react this way to your own thoughts? All those sort of situations. You know yourself what I'm talking about. You have to attempt to understand that. And it doesn't come that easy. It takes introspection. It takes looking at your past. It takes looking at events that maybe you run from. That have sort of ruined your self-image. If you have any lack of self-image, or there's a fine line between confusing yourself and dumbing yourself down. And that means in confusing yourself, like being a good person. Confusing your self-image. You might be this in a certain situation, but you might be completely different in another. And that's okay, but I feel like it can ruin our self-image. Especially like we feel like we're in social situations. Like people want to be comfortable in all social situations. People don't want to be uncomfortable. I'm saying people, I'm saying me. And I'll be uncomfortable, and a lot of my social situations, as I keep on calling them, don't go well. I could go to the shop and I could be awkward with my barber, or I could be awkward in the shop, or I could be awkward with someone I don't really know that I'm talking to. Or I could have some really good social interactions. Some social interactions that go really well. And if you identify, if you allow yourself to get confused and you don't attempt to understand why you're uncomfortable in a situation or whatever, or you're awkward in that situation, you can start to identify with being awkward. You can start to believe these things about yourself, which will make it only more true. Yeah.